the catheter and the urokinase. Dissolution derived for cerebral ventricular system hemorrhage. CT China. Introduction of the background. One, primary and secondary intraventricular hemorrhage is common. Clinical diseases in world which were characterized by high mortality and disability rate. One, their main therapy methods of the operative for ventricular hemorrhage, among disease and scopal itching and hematoma, even accusation of the similar point when it all. 3, from January to surrender and 14 to January 20 and 20 to total of the 125 patients of the serious primary and secondary ventricular system. Hemorrhage offer orange hematosis forms hypertensive disease which for admissions to our department. 3 tube hours for tube MPT and the region were performed by and the risk and significant effect was obtained. The reparator as well as from 3 has for the evaluation of the ventricular system, prediction of the global bank, computerized tomography scanning the connected of the computerized tomography density is not included, which was greatly efficient in the selection of the treatment methods and prognosis. Evaluation, therefore, it is beneficial to evaluate to prognosis the science factor to turn up the surgical indication by home cells. Clinical material and methods. 1, clinical data. 1 still 70-80 males and 47 females in this group, range in age from 15 and 82 years old, with an average ages of 45 years old. 2, 3, 48 cases of the primary intraventricular hemorrhage and catheter, secondary severe bilateral ventricular hematosis and particular catheter. 37 cases of bilateral ventricular hematosis with catheter or particular system due to ceramic hemorrhage bronch into the intraventricular. 3, there are 125 cases of the primary and secondary intraventricular hemorrhage. This is Glasgow Coma scales of the candidates. Status was the 43 cases with 3 to 5 sclerosis, 76 cases with 6 to 8 sclerosis, 6 cases with 9 to 11 sclerosis, 14 failed cases with central cerebellar hernia. Roman and computerized tomography density. 1 among 87 cases of ceramic hemorrhage, the volume of the H cases was 15 to 20 milli, and the larger part of them was bronch into bilateral ventricular with blood volume. 50. 2 among 41 cases complicated with acute obstructive ventricular hydrocephalus secondary to central cerebellar hernia, among which 68 cases of the intraventricular hematocysts and catheters resulted in part oris completed dilation. 19 cases of the intraventricular hematocysts and Guoxin resulted in part oris completed dilation. 3. The computerized tomography was uniform high density, limited high density, and diffuse mixed density separately. The blood volume of the H ventricle was calculated and administered by Yanping method, and volume was 40 milli to 55 milli. Physical indication. 1. Primary intraventricular hemorrhage, orange hematoma, with Christian bilateral orange unilateral intraventricular elongation, then placenta 50, with or without cerebral hernia. CT examination saw mixed density of the intraventricular and the intraventricular over high density to the 15 to 20 milli of the squamous hematoma was broken into the third and fourth ventricular and catheter and reverse into the bilateral ventricular with hematoma. Then placenta 60, complicated with acute obstructive hydrocephalus secondary to cerebellar central hernia. CT source mixed density of unilateral oris bilateral lateral ventricular higher than 30 of the 30 and fourth ventricular and association with polarization ventricular high density. 3. Primary or secondary intraventricular region of the 30 and fourth ventricular was particular case with their dilation and bilateral ventricular hematoma. Computerized tomography saw mixed density of the lateral ventricular, the third ventricular and fourth ventricular with or without conversion duct over median density. Surgical treatment. Among 1, under emergency condition, 125 cases in this group were divided into different ventricles by performed. 1 intraventricular hemorrhage, impetus and urokinase, dissolution and deletion. 2. There are patients with ceramic hematoma and fourth ventricular hemorrhage, only hematocellular and catheter secondary dilation. That could not be impeded creates what source frontal region or treated. That is CT directional catheter region for the hematoma. 3. local anesthesia was performed on the bilateral frontal angle, and computerized tomography guidance of the temples and lowers occipital area and fertile or silicate ventricular region tube for the micro hand with the deeper offers about 5 mm to 6 mm. For appropriate amount of the paraventricular hematoma and intraventricular region of the catheter was thorough aspiration, and the catheter was utilized and control sterile region. The way they was connected, a check ultimate was performed. So as some size possible for those with airway obstruction. Postoperative treatment, one in this group, the region in the lower part of the ventricular increases grading 2 to 3 days after the operation, and the height over 10 to 50 centimeters or maintained. 2 after the operative, that urokinase was diffused was bilateral ventricular ceramic hematoma, and for the ventricular period. Sometimes the diffusion was performed once 3 to 4 hours per side. The diffusion alternately, and the tube was claimed for 2 hours. Repairs 3 to 5 times. 3. The region volume of the unilateral region bag was 18 minutes to 90 per day. The region's bag was replacing, and the sclero's catheter set was changed once every 2 days to prevent tube breakage. Particular lumbar puncture of the lumbar system ultimate was catheterized for the region. For the post-operative brain effective antibiotic or also sectors for lumbar puncture and ventricular infection in the patients with hydrocephalus, and ventricular infection in a timely manner. 5. There are 69 cases of intubation and 21 cases of the tracheotomy, among which 50 cases neither ventilator. Suppress after the curtain of the urotracheal region. Result 1. All the 125 cases in this group were successfully treatmented by operative after 3 to 6 months of the follow-up. The rigorous and serious care ability was evaluated by global outcome scoring and ADL's greater superiority. 372 cases with 5 point, 77 cases with 4 point, 11 cases with 3 point, 2 cases with 2 point, and 3 cases with 1 patient. ADL classification. 69 cases of grade 1, 31 cases of grade 2, 10 cases of grade 3, 4 cases of the grade 4, and 5 cases of grade 1, 5. 3. Among the 5 patients who did after surgery, 3 cases had primary current ventricular hemorrhage with respiratory and circulation failure, and 2 cases had secondary current ventricular hemorrhage with curiosity and dilatation. 3 cases of the comicotin with syphilis were recovered well after a stent. Discussion. 1. The incidence of the hypertensive intraventricular hemorrhage was relatively high, gradings for about 68.9 point. And mortality rate of the several patients with intraventricular hemorrhage combined with the catheter or its particle cursor secondary lateral ventricular hemorrhage was upper percent 35. 2. For our team, finding stimulus treatment was the key to reduce this mortality. In our treatment group, it was found that acute obstructive ventricular dilation was probably to occur in the patients with serious bilateral ventricular hemorrhage or hematocercal caused by ventricular hemorrhage in the third and further ventricular. Correctomy to remove intraventricular hemorrhage was rarely used due to greater trauma. So minimally invasive approach was selected. 3. Extraventricular device is the most common using method. Surgeons one offers minimally invasive surgical methods, and this essential effects in the treatment of the severe intraventricular hemorrhage. 4. In this group of patients with primary and secondary intraventricular hemorrhage completed by catheter or partial coating. Because of full-term treatment, that is achieved significant curative effect. There are 38 cases primarily forced and teters ventricular secondary or secondary brain time lesion, direct cancellation, and direct of the front and fourth ventricular performed uspically. 16. Approximately increases the perfusion dust of the urokinase within 6 to 8 hours after catheterization is important for the repair. In PT, that is, urokinase account under endogenous fibrinolysis system and kinase lysis of the plasmin gene. There's dissolution of the catheter blood clot rates are low. Discussion. 1. Relief of cerebral hernia reduces also foreign brainstem compression and rigorous central respiration and circulation figure, all of which applies in important role to the automatic endurance device or either during the interventricular catheter placement to observe circulation region of the cerebral spinal fluid in the region tubular time. Mind the physiological change grading of the ventricular process. 3. It is an effective method offers reduce the rate of disability and one of the main factors for the recovery of patient's daily activity. Discussing role. One hypertensive ceramic hemorrhage is very early to break into the ventricular system, which is early to lead to the third and fourth ventricular hematoma with curtain, and the incidence is very high. In the study, it is 7 cases with different degrees of coating and dilatation or causes by hypertensive ceramic hemorrhage, rank into the third and fourth ventricular secondary to bilateral ventricular hematoma, including the 4%, 76.5% of the primary intraventricular hemorrhage. 3 ceramic hematoma, rank into the third and fourth ventricular has strain configuration and is not earliest to dissolve itself, and the incidence of the coating is high. 4. It bilateral or unilateral frontal catheter is still used for delayed treatment, or it allows brain that the catheter cannot enter the third and fourth ventricle of the blood accumulating to direct impage, which is also the main reason for prolonged breathing time. 5. Moreover, the 30 and the 40 ventricular of the brain with Guoxin broken. The cerebral spinal fluid canal resulting in progressive dilation, lumbar puncture, or lumbar hysterectomy region is not faster cheese. 6. The cerebral spinal fluid circulation pathway cannot become coating in time. In order to solve the hemorrhage or parameter set of the third and fourth ventricular, the cerebral spinal fluid circulation pathway can be chronic and acute obstruction dilation, or syphilis can be time beautiful. Discussing. Well, in addition, catheter region for both frontal and ceramic hematoma, and in the subsepitular under concentrated tomography, guidance from a new minimally invasive surgical methods offer for two region for acceleration and dissolution or early or reduce the blood course and the ceramic hematoma, and cause the expansion in the third and fourth ventricular and during them through the region we performed. To difficult dissolution of ceramic hematoma, that is 10 years universe one, achieved a real recovery. Three, the elimination of hematocysts has shown as possible alleviated the choroid portion, which was beneficial to promote the increase of the secretion of the cerebral effusion itself. 17 and dissolve hematocysts. The network with the help of the catheter. Equations of urokinase, both of them can achieve temerity inputting and shorten and delay time. Branches of the common terrestrial tomography, there are 30 and it is progressive. Exposure degree and degrees of the cerebral high causes by include ventricular hemorrhage or hematocysts in the study are the fourth ventricular are key factors affects the efficacy of urology surgery and achieve the interventional hemorrhage of orange blood volume and density is the determining factor for the length of the catheter empty. To horn, it was found that the empty time of the ventricle was large with uniform high density and the dilation. Whereas the empty time of particular high density and mixed density, and there then I was significant shorter. The patients in this group often will have secondary central cerebral hernia or segmental hernia, and both primary and secondary hemorrhage can occur. Discuss why cerebral hernia is causes based amount of catheter. When triggers of the hemorrhage of the hematocysts called into or bear cause of strictness or the syphilis to refer hematocysts in both ventricular if often mixed density. It can be quickly relieved after catheterization. 3, however, the clinical observation of this group of patients with ceramic hemorrhage secondary intraventricular hematocysts is more general than primary intraventricular hemorrhage, often third and fourth ventricular, and the coagulation security is first, not early to dissolve A3 to lead to due to obstructive syphilis and expansion of the ventricular. And the rate of repeat central IN is high. The highest fatality is percent 53. The rate of recovery is also high, and prognosis is a serious factor. Introduction of the front hip cases. Cases 1, introduction. This is patients are 65 years old male patients with substance and concentrations come to hospital in early immediate are the procedures computerized tomography scan immediately on the mission. GCS scores were 732.8. Bilateral pupil shows no paralysis change. Of the occlusion motor nerve, muscular section of the limit was at grade 2 to 3. Pathological signals of poly and emergencies, tracheotomy and ventricular catheterization were performed. Figure 2A shows the ceramic hemorrhage secondary irritation of the valve ventricular system and the catheter of the fourth ventricle. This is picture. The fourth, the catheter. Catheters ventricular hemorrhage. Post-operation picture. Page B saw catheterization and urokinase. The dissolution diriges the interbilateral frontal horn. This is picture. If fosters and catheter. Page 3. So stated ventricular system hemorrhage and hematosis disappears completed and healthifers and did not occur. Page 3. Nor is there nor when the coaching the healthifers. Cases 2 of introduction. The patient is 69 years old man, once hours after the arrival at the hospital. The patient was still constant as the GCS scores was 62.8. The bilateral pupil diameter was 4.5 and later responses were weaker. The muscular section of the limit was part 2Y and the pathological reflector was present. In cases of the emergency the tomography guiding treatment was performed on the fourth ventricular tube and the urokinase profile with dissolution and the region. The catheter 3 or removed for favorite this and then this lumbar sister tuber region was performed dual ICU. The chorus was favored entry. In 3 months after surgery, ideal are one graded. Computerized tomography urokinase also. Figure A. The first ventricular region was secondary to third and the bilateral ventricular or third and the fourth ventricular dilation and region Christian, the lateral ventricular progressive dilation. This is picture a figure A. Third case now. Because of catheterization. Figures B. Computerized tomography examination favor this after the operation source data. Hemorrhage in the cerebral fossa cerebellar area display disagree and the degrees of the lesion requires significant. And this is picture figure B. Literacy for scary 8 tube. Also tube. This is 3 of introduction. The 6-8-year-old male patients came to the hospital with unconscious and progressive deterioration with diverse peers asymmetry, reduced response to light, and limb muscles situated over 1 to 2. I had a history of ischemia, hypertension, and coronary atherosclerosis. Emergency computerized tomography scan was performed after the admission to the hospital, and the emergency findings was as follows. PGE, angiography source primary source interventricular, hemorrhage secondary third ventricular significant and particular cases with several damages to brainstem, nerve structure, and progressive ventricular dilation. This is picture. Catheter ventricular system hemorrhage because of catheter. And sometimes ventricular dilation. Phase B, further ventricular catheterization and urokinase perfusion were performed. Grading reduces amount of blood losses. The grade of vascular dilation significantly change after its favor to 6 days of the region. The blood losses of fossa ventricular gradients decreases, and the expansion degree of the ventricular was significant, reducing after its removal of ventricular tube. After CT scan, the whole ventricular system basically returns to normal state. Phase B, further operation. And 3 to 8. Large pattern relief. Figure C, in this group, often 125 patients among 2 cases development delay communicating with syphilis and post-operation symptoms and seeking war significantly replaced after ventricular superior snail cerebellar spinal fluid sink. This is picture. VP center. After 7 computerized tomography. Ventricular burn. Beautiful. CQ. 讲完。